Hey guys, welcome back to another video, another gift guide video. Christmas is very quickly approaching, and luckily I've been a bit more on the ball this year in getting this gift guide out to you a bit earlier so I can share with you all the awesome things I've come across for Christmas 2022. There are so many ideas on this list. I swear I don't know how I'll find anything for next year, but we're doing it anyway. I hope you managed to get some Black Friday deals over the weekend. I had planned to put this video out before then, but I got sick and I couldn't make it in time. But I did have a post up on my YouTube channel about some of the best Black Friday deals I found for the items in this video that I'm about to show you. So please subscribe to my channel so you can take advantage of that next time. I've kind of arranged the list from cheapest to most expensive, but I'm happy to say that a lot of the items are under $100. In fact, most of them are. And then at the end there's one really just fun and ridiculous item for like $700 that's someone would be very lucky to receive. All the prices are in Australian dollars unless I specify otherwise for the American viewers. I've linked the items in the description as well, and most of them are for like major retailers because it can be difficult to do a video like this without considering that. But as a small business owner myself, I think it's worth mentioning that, when you can, consider shopping local for Christmas. First on the list is Uno, the card game. Whether you're a kid or an adult, it's always good to have some card games on a shelf somewhere. And we've got from Big W for $10. These are by Lind Chocolate. It's good to have a few of these for a few people in the family so everyone can have fun cracking them open. Then we have these face masks by the brand Go-To. These face masks I really love, and I believe they are a bestseller on Mecca, which is a good indication that other people like them too. Then we have this Toblerone and on bar from Target. It's $16, which seems like a lot, but this one kind of takes it to the next level. This is Watch Your Mouth card game. It's pretty funny. You may have seen videos of people doing it. You put the plastic thing in your mouth and try to say sentences, but you can't move your lips. And Cluedo, another classic, another fun game to have. I loved this as a kid. I'd only played it at a friend's house, and I finally bought it for myself not that long ago. I've also got a few fun and interesting book ideas. Admittedly, I'm not the biggest reader, but I do like to read. I have a Kindle, but some books are just more suited in their paperback form, and I think this list is no exception. First on the list, Exceptionally Bad Dad Jokes. I bought it for my dad, along with something else I'll show you in just a bit, and together they made a really good dad gift. Next is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. If you haven't heard of it, it's a book about spirituality. The basic gist of Eckhart's teachings are about presence and being present in the moment. And when you can do that, you can pretty much overcome anything to do with the mind, emotions, and negative thinking. And I really like Eckhart because he doesn't come from a background of spirituality. These influences his whole life. He was just a regular person with problems like all of us. This next one is called The Artist's Way. This is actually a 12-week program to help unleash your creativity, especially if you're in a writer's block or general creative block. It's a great one for any creative person. Up next is the Tao Te Ching. The Tao means the way. This is just one of many English translations. I really like this one. It's a pocket edition, so you can see it's really small. You can easily sit on a coffee table or a nightstand. I don't know how to describe the Tao if you're not familiar, but if I read a few parts from the first couple of pages, don't worry, they're short, it should give you an idea. When people see some things as beautiful, other things become ugly. When people see some things as good, other things become bad. Being and non-being create each other. Difficult and easy support each other. Long and short define each other. Therefore, the master acts without doing anything and teaches without saying anything. Things arise and she lets them come. Things disappear and she lets them go. When her work is done, she forgets it. That's why it lasts forever. House of Leaves. This is a cult classic type of book in the horror category, although some describe it as a love story. I've only heard about this book. I never read it myself, but if you know any avid readers or fans of horror, this is an interesting one. It's a difficult read, as you can see, the layout is literally difficult. So that's why I think a dedicated reader would have an easier time with it. Make sure you pick up the full color edition, because throughout the book there are apparently words in different colors that are meant to be clues, I think. I don't even know why then they would print this in black and white, but there are black and white versions out there. Moving on from the books, we have this loose leaf tea from Rudgenic, made from an Australian native plant called Gilungan. It promotes sleep and relaxation, which I think we can all appreciate. That's why it makes a good gift for anyone, so it's good if you're buying for, say, business relationships, but it's also a very thoughtful gift for your friends and family too. And I also like that it's made in Australia and it's supporting the indigenous community who harvest it. This is one of 3 power banks I'll show you. They're a very practical gift and one that people could actually use. This one is the Korea Funk 2-Charge Mini. That's a Danish lifestyle brand, so the aesthetic is probably the main selling point. But I really love how small it is. Look how little that is. It's only 68 grams, so it's perfect for a handbag or a pocket. It's good for a night out. It's got room for 1 USB output, and there's so many colors to choose from. And right now, select colors are on sale on the website linked below in the description. It normally retails for $50. This is the second part of my dad's gift. Anyway, there'd be so many printing businesses that would do this. At this place, the Printing Cave, their reviews are pretty good, and they look pretty good. This hot chocolate is really expensive. It's by Williams Sonoma. It's $38, but I would really like to try a $38 hot chocolate, wouldn't you? This is another power bank by ComSol from Officeworks. It's a pretty standard size. It's 10,000 milliamps. This one is $39. I think the pastel color is nice. It has room for 2 USB and 1 USB-C plugs. Yeah, nothing fancy, just does the job. This Margarita Mix by Azteca, which is a small Australian brand local to where I live in the Northern Rivers. It's a cocktail mixer and comes with rim salts for $39. The price is on point. This one from Williams Sonoma, for instance, is $50 for both the cocktail mixer and a salt rim. The Tile Mate comes in black or white. It's a Bluetooth tracker, not GPS. It's connected to an app in your phone, and you can locate your keys in the app. I have one, I use it all the time. They also have products for your wallet, TV remote and other things like that. Apple also has a Bluetooth tracker, the AirTag, for $49. It works with the Find My app. The benefit of that is everyone's iPhones are connected to the network, so in a busy area, they all help to track down your device even if you're too far away from it. If you're a fan of mint and chocolate, you might really love this. It's at Williams-Sonoma, and they seem to take a lot of pride in it. It exclusively comes out around Christmas. It's custom blended chocolate and triple distilled oil of peppermint, and finished with a snowfall of peppermint candy pieces. Next up is this coffee liqueur by Mr. Black for $55. It's a cold brew coffee with wheat vodka. I bought this for a friend who I know loves coffee, but also because I know they're considering moving to another country and I didn't want to buy them more stuff they'll eventually have to get rid of. Buying shoes for someone can be daunting. Not only do you have to consider their taste, but also know their shoe size. If you know someone who's familiar with shoe culture, they might appreciate these. The brand is Run Soon, but you may recognize them as Yeezy Cloud slippers. These were listed as the best dupes. They're made from the same material, so they have the same look in style and texture. If you're considering these specific ones, bear in mind a lot of the reviews said they run full size big. This is kind of fun, novelty item, a mini Pac-Man machine for $57 at EB Games. It's about 15 centimeters tall. I'm not sure how easy it is to play, but it's a cool little retro piece that someone can display around their house. This next one is the JBL Bluetooth speaker, the Clip 4, because it's got a clip on the top so you can attach it to things. It's pretty small and portable and pretty cheap for a JBL. I have a couple of JBL speakers myself and I find them really easy to use. They've got good sound and you can usually find them on sale if you keep a lookout. Then we have this small manicure kit by Ted Baker, London. I like a simple 4 or 5 piece kit. I don't want the 20 tools that I'll never use, and buying it as a gift, it's best to maybe just keep it simple. I couldn't find one that seemed to be like really good quality for the price, unless you're willing to spend $200. But I liked this Ted Baker one. I got this green one. I really love the texture, the snakeskin texture, and it's got that glass diamond nail file, which I think are the best. I also liked this black one too, and it came with an extra tool. This is the third and final power bank on the list, the Nimble Champ charger. It has the same amount of charge as the console, but in that same small size like the Korea Funk, so it's the best of both worlds really, and it's also the most expensive of the three. This strange looking thing is a candle lighter. You've probably come across these wand lighters before. So these Motley lighters are a better looking version of those, and they also have a little flashlight on them. They come in all kinds of colors and patterns, which I love. And in the US, they're only $45. Otherwise, you can get them on Amazon Australia for around double the price. So we are well into this list now, guys. We only have a handful left, over $100. So let's keep it moving. If you love hot sauce, you may also enjoy the series Hot Ones on YouTube. They interview musicians, actors, sports stars, people like that, while they're eating hot wings. They start with something fairly mild, and with each question, the sauce gets hotter and hotter. And each season has a curated set of 10 sauces. If you happen to live in the US, they're a lot easier to get. like this one from the Hedonist, is $120 US for the whole 10 bottles of season 19. That's the current season. They also have this 3-pack for $36, which looks good. I want to try all 3 of these, especially this one by Fly by Jing Sichuan Gold. In Australia, the only places I know to get these are online. This is one website I know of, Blonde Chili. They seem to have the biggest selection from the Hot Ones show, as well as other sources that aren't on the series, like this one that I love putting on like steak, so it's got a barbecue flavour to it. They're currently sold out of a couple of my favourites, unfortunately. The classic garlic Fresno edition and Los Calientes sauce, but they do still have some others, the classic original Los Calientes red sauce and the bomb. These modern versions of the Polaroid camera have been around for a while, but they still make a great gift. It's just fun, you point and shoot and hope for the best. Anyone can do it. And they come in different colours, and you can buy it in a box with accessories, but I think I'd rather just put the extra cost towards some more packs of mini film. I have one, a different one to this, but I use it regularly, and I'm not even the biggest picture taker. A step up from the Instax is this one I have, the Automat Bora Bora. It has more of a learning curve than the Instax, and it's more expensive. What I love is that the lens cover doubles as a remote, so you can shoot from a distance, and I use that probably 90% of the pictures I take, so it is a really good feature and well worth it. If you know someone who listens to the radio, they might appreciate this Tuna 2 from JBL. It's waterproof and has Bluetooth as well, so you can play your own music through it, and it's normally priced about $170. Or what about this dog DNA test? From what I can understand, Embark is considered the best consumer DNA test you can get for your dog. And they have a sale going to save $60 US. Anyone who has a dog from a shelter would love this. This is the Elements Smart Lighting by Nanoleaf. You can create your own layout on the wall by connecting these hexagon shapes together, and then using the app you can create your own lighting scenes or select from their curated scenes. They have other kits too, as you can see, lines, shapes, essentials, canvas. The Elements kit looks nice while turned off too because of the wood design. They react to music, and yeah, just creates some nice ambient lighting for the room. And they also had a pretty decent Black Friday sale going, so some of these are like $100 off, which is great. And last, but definitely not least, little drum roll, a Mortal Kombat arcade machine. It's 2-player and it actually has 12 games on it. If you know someone who likes fun and has the space and appreciates a bit of nostalgia, this is a perfectly sensible gift for them. And it's only $700. So that wraps up this year's Christmas gift guide. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. And I'll see you next time.